Hello, everyone. Let's continue today. With this stuff. I always start preparing half an hour earlier, and I never am ready to reach that in time. So we have everything. And with that, we are ready to start. So last time we were painting the brazier, and it went really good. So today we have to make the belt, and we have to paint here the bandages, which I don't remember what color is going to be. But anyways, what we're going to do is get a little bit of rhinox hide and a little bit of Dumble brown. And we're going to mix them together. Maybe I got a little bit too much. Actually, what we can do is, there we go. So we're gonna get on the leather belt, and we're gonna give it some nice amazing highlights. Let me and then we're gonna get some Dumble brown, normal Dumble brown, and we're gonna go there for the second highlight. We just need to find like edges. If you can do it like super fast, I mean we can do it super fast. We can wet blend. But in general, so it should be. Okay. next up we will get we need to paint this part, which is going to be the same color, metallic color as up. So we will use a little bit of Runelord brass. And we're just gonna go and slap over it. Just don't have too moist of a brush. There we go. Actually, we can unstick her. So from behind, we don't care that much because there's going to be a cloak, so it's going to be not visible. But we still need to take care a little bit, and same goes from here, from behind, since the lower body sticks. But you never know who might see it. All right, let's change a bit of brass, so go a little bit deeper. And closer to the edges. If I remember correctly, this should be... Oh, let me find the lower body. It should be something like this. I guess we can make it black as a lower body. We're gonna take a little bit of Black Templar. Straight from the pot. And we're going to be extra careful not to paint on the body. So for the people who are watching from TikTok, it's a new setup, so I haven't optimized it yet. I suppose next time I'm gonna have a way better angle, and most importantly, I will be able to read your comments. Right now, I'm just going to check them periodically. But yeah, it's my first stream over there. All right, second layer of Runelord brass. And then we're going to shade it here because I touched it with my fingers. There we go. Let me quickly go change water because it's now tainted with glitter from the Windrunner brush, and I will be back with you in a few seconds. And as promised, I'm back. So we can do a little bit of shading if you guys want. Let's check how the arm should look like. At least the bandages. Even if they're gonna be visible. They don't seem to be visible. Well, it is Sylvanas, so there should be something over there. A quick Google search will tell us the truth. Sylvanas. Most of them are not even visible. For those that are visible, I see them either black or very dark gray. That is something we can also do. Black it is, and it's also convenient because we have one of the best blocks ever, which is a Black Templar. There's the wall. Let's make sure that we don't have any glitter on the brush. This is a way too small brush for this job. I'm gonna use the Citadel. We need to be really careful not to paint over the skin we have already painted. For the small parts, let's change brush. All right. With that out of the way, We're gonna let the body here to dry up. Ideally not falling down. Wonderful. And then we're gonna go to the arms. We started last time a little bit. And now we will continue with them. First things first, we need to finish up the fingers. Last time we did them only once with warp fin gray. Now we're gonna do highlights on them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a little bit of Sylvanas gray and warp fin gray. And after shaking them good, we are gonna mix them. Sylvanas gray is the one that we're gonna do highlights afterwards. So we will add a wee bit more somewhere in the side on the palette. All right, we're gonna get the mix. And we are going to start painting the fingers here. Okay, let's go for a second layer. But we're gonna cover a little bit less area. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she doesn't have her nails painted, usually. So what we can do is try to figure out what color her nails are gonna be. You know, I want to make it a little bit bluish. So maybe demonetide. Hey, wildcard, thanks. All right, before we go to the nails, we have to finish up with the fingers. Here on the edges, this is going to be something like that up. So there we go. And this time is going to be something like this way up. So Going like here and here. Okay, now let's get a little bit of our demonite hide and start painting the nails. Actually, it went way better than I expected with the demonite hide, with this skin color. Change arm, hand. What do you guys think? Was it good? Okay, so for the penultimate part, we're gonna paint the bandages, but this time I don't want to have them uh, black. We are going to use dark plum. There we go. Okay, let's start doing highlights now on the bandages, which actually let's wait a little bit. And while we wait, we can do some shading over the musculature on Sylvanas. So we're gonna get Druchii Violet, and then we are going to dilute it a bit with lemon medium or water, whatever for you. Take one, take two. So we want more of a glaze. Let's use a little bit more. So it was 2 Druchii Violet to 4 lemon medium. It's more of a dirty water consistency right now rather than paint. Here that we have some recesses, we can go start adding some shades. Here on the ribs as well. Close to the belt. And that was some of it. We have to wait. Let's add some white, pure white on. Oh, what the fuck happened to this white? That was way too much, but it's fine because we want to do a little bit of highlighting. So we're gonna take a bit. So in case you're wondering why I'm doing it with this brush, like this is my brush where I put all the paint on the palette, and if I need to do heavy work, I do it with this brush. So it's fine if it destroyed. In case you're having, I don't know, Vietnam vibes. I mean, they're not perfect, but we do like shades a little bit, so let's leave it like that. Go over here, add a little bit more shade. Glaze. And we can do the same here on her neck. Already using a head. Cool, let's highlight our black right now. We need a bit of dark creeper. And some paper for our airbrush. Well, and we're gonna get the dark reaper out. Just a little bit. Let's go through those bandages. All right. For the other ones, let me first clean this one. We're gonna use a way smaller brush to dry brush them. That's gonna be the same color. So again, dark reaper. on this side, and I'm gonna say a little bit on this side. Cool. Let's follow it up with some Thunderhawk blue. So Thunderhawk blue. Mad with Thunderhawk blue, we only need the inside. So the palms are gonna be open like that, more or less. So we only need to do the second part over here, something like that. So it's kind of like a leathery gloves. A little bit here, we go a little bit here. I don't even know if these things are going to be visible in the end, because we have the things that go up to the shoulders. All right, the arm's done. I think the body is more or less also done. I don't really think we have anything else to do in this here. That's better from behind, we don't care. Oh, the choker thingy. What color can we do it? Oh. Let's take some inspiration from our friends the internet. So I see it's black. Didn't want to do it black. Fuck it. Black Templar it is. I guess the Banshee Queen needs to have some black here and there, not only purple. So let's go. We fucked up over here. We need to clean up fast. Or else it will be a permanent thing and we will need to paint over. So that's a cool trick. If you ever overpaint something with contrast paint, if you're fast enough, you can take it off with your wet brush. See, we painted a little bit over. I'm going to put most of the water out, and then you guys are gonna scrub, and it should be out. It is a little bit visible, but thanks to our midtown, we can just hide it. And with that, let's clean up this part because I don't want to see it black. Just cover it a little bit with some midtone. I'll leave it here to dry. Highlights in the body have been done, but I can actually show you guys. So in effect, we just go to high areas where we haven't shaded and we try to create a contrast between like the shade we did and the highest parts. Doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe all these parts are from this side. And something bled into my guts. There we go, something like that. So I have already done highlights on the top on my stream on YouTube. So it was one of the recent ones. If you would like, you can go over there and check it. Put 1 second layer over here so we cover all these black parts. And whoops, the body is done. Stay good, buddy. Good. So far we have done the hands and so on. I will show you later how it is. I really wanted to do the shoes, but how's it called, the boots. But it would be better if we do the lower body first. Let me remove these pieces. So I have already passed these trousers with Black Templar. So this part is done. It's going to need only a little bit of highlights, but we still need to make the metallic part here and the guards. I don't know which part, thigh guards, call it whatever you like. And what we're going to start with is actually the leather straps, because I have like most of the paint ready because we did the leather strap over here. We're gonna get a little bit of rhinox hide and get a little bit more. And we're gonna start painting the straps. They have a very weird topology. Yeah, if it goes a little bit out, so it's on black. We don't care that much. We are going to cover it on the cleanup phase, which is going to be after the stream ends. The stream ends. There we go. What we're gonna need now is go back to the dark plum, because I have mixed all of the previous plum that we used with the white to create the mid-tone. We're gonna need a little bit more. We're gonna paint the arm just like that. Slope it around. We don't care right now if we paint over the edges. Let's remove this one. There we go. Okay, let's add a little bit more plum to the mix. One drop. Yeah, I guess one drop is more than enough. I don't know why Procreal has such weird droppers. And now we need to change brush, because now we need to be careful. Although still, even if we pay outside, it's still gonna be on black, so we don't care. There we go. So in order not to get black, let's remove the Patafix, the adhesive from here. Who knows who's gonna watch the stream and say, okay, what the fuck is this white thing on her butt? we're gonna have a second layer. Once it fully dries, let's have Rhinox hide help us a bit. Now that I said Rhinox hide, yeah. So while we wait for the plum to dry, we can get this small mixture of Rhinox hide and Dumble brown we did, and we can highlight here. Yeah, we can do the same on the buck side. Although it's not mandatory, I don't think these parts are going to be visible, but let's do it anyways. All right, and now we can leave it here to dry. Oh guys, we need to warm up the brush over here, which I completely forgot about. Whoa. Nice. With Rhinox hide done, with our mid-tone actually done, we're gonna get pure Dumble brown and go over a little bit here and here. Same goes from behind, under. And I think this is a nice time to finish up our stream. Whoops. So it should look something like this. Let me bring the head as well, because headless is a little bit weird. Where did I leave the head? So she's missing a bunk, but it's here. This is how it looks. And we will continue with this on Monday. Yeah, Monday. Same time as always at 21 o'clock. Summertime, European summertime, Central European summertime. And until then, guys, I wish you a great